I'm telling you, man, when opportunity presents itself, don't let anybody ever tell you that no. You know what I'm saying? That you can't do something because you can. You know what I mean? It's on you, not somebody else. So basically how I got started with the AllStar movement label was when I first got to Savannah in 2011. I was working with an actual move company at the time. They really liked the quality of service I was giving to the customers. They always got great reviews on me and stuff like that. And so the owner of this particular move company, he was like, you know what, Jerome, you need to start your own company. And he kind of like showed me step by step of how you know to start my own business. And ever since then, it has blossomed. And that particular movie company actually moved down to Atlanta, and I kind of like took over Savannah. So that's how I got started. And you know, since you know Savannah State is full of athletes and stuff like that, they were my primary employees at the time, because those were like the only people I actually knew in Savannah. You know, that was like my inner circle compared to you know, knowing locals and stuff like that. I didn't really know anybody except for the athletes on camp.
I've been working with AllStar Moving Label for like 4 years now. I moved up in the rank. I'm a supervisor. Working with the big guy, it's been an uphill battle, I must admit. I mean, it's a friendship, and then he's an owner, and by me being a place of authority in the business, sometimes we bump heads because we don't always see eye to eye, but we always find a way to make the best of the situation and get the job done. We keep customers happy and keep the moving company rolling.
So a couple of things that I do to relax, kind of like get away from everything, to digress and stuff like that. Basically what I do is, you know, I spend a lot of time with my family, and spend a lot of time with my girlfriend as well. You know, go downtown, get something to eat, walk to the beach, you know, on Tide and stuff like that, maybe get a drink or two, you know, just relax. The biggest thing for me is just to relieve a lot of stress and just work out. You know, that's just a good way to get everything off my shoulders and stuff like that. So that's it. What I say? It'll be a hard work, you know what I'm saying? Just how cool down. You know what I mean? Long day at work.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there.
I've been with AllStar Moving and Labor since the beginning, back when Jerome first got it off the ground back in 2011. Since then, it has been an interesting transition, to say the least, from him to go from having to pick a few guys out that he knew and trusted to where now he's in a more established role.
I look at AllStar Moving Label like a game of chess. It's more so of a thinking process of what's your next move, how you're going to better yourself out there when you're working with customers, how can you make them happy and keep everybody on the right track.
Well, a few things to separate my move company from all the other competitors is that, well, first of all, we're all students, just about. The majority of AllStar Moving Labor is made up of students. It's made up of ambitious, young, strong men. One thing that I teach personally is great customer service. You know, when you're paying for something, you want the whole experience. You want the whole customer, you know, service experience. You want your customer service to be good and excellent, or whatever that you may require. So that's one thing that I dwell on, and that separates us from everybody else. It's our excellent, and the fact that we house some big, strong athletes, you know, to get any job done.
I'm very satisfied with the moving company. They did a great job. They've been very diligent in working through everything I had, even a 600-pound safe, which they managed to move without any damage whatsoever. Highly recommend them. They did a great job.
Just remember, when you have a goal or a dream, you got what it means to live that dream or accomplish that goal, whatever it is. Be consistent. Don't let nobody tell you nothing.